the harvest is kind of the gospel, right? My family and I plan every Thanksgiving to do a special offering. And in 2021, got this opportunity to support the food pantry in New Hope. I was introduced by my church to Phil. We prayed and sent him a gift before we met because I thought that their purpose was really right aligned to our interests in terms of passions for helping people.
So New Hope has its food pantry. If you're short on food in a given month because of something unexpected that popped up, the food pantry is your place to go. The difference between the food pantry and the harvest is that the harvest is more of a long-term solution for families. The earliest version of the harvest, we were working out of a tiny little 300 square foot trailer. We had one small refrigerator and like 2 shelves, and we kind of packed it with as much food as we could find. With the food pantry, most of the food is donated, some of it is purchased, but all of the food is given away to the participants who come and shop for it. At the harvest, everything that we receive, we're paying for, and then we're reselling it. But the difference is we're not selling it at market value. We're selling it below that so that families can save money when they're shopping with us.
The cool thing about the harvest is that we have a system where we're not just giving food for free. We have a system where families can afford to walk into a market, purchase food, and feel good about purchasing the food. It feels good. It feels good to use the money that you have to purchase food for your family.
I've been involved in providing food from an agricultural point of basis for more than a decade, walking around rural poverty and really understanding that the dependence model is really failing. There's a great need. So when I saw the harvest, I saw a gateway.
Seemingly overnight, the harvest tripled in space, and that opened so many doors. More people could work with us. We could start looking into in-store shopping options. So in that moment, we kind of paused and asked ourselves, why are we running the harvest this way? Are we doing the weekly orders just because that's all we can handle with the very small space we have? Or are we doing this because it's what people really want and are asking for?
I come from a Latino family, and one thing that I know Latinos have in common is that we have small little markets, small little grocery stores, and when you go visit these stores, they feel like home. And so that's what we wanted to bring in to the harvest. So when you see the harvest for the first time, you're gonna see that the colors are super bright. You're gonna see that our fixtures are made out of wood. You're gonna hear lots of music playing, everything reflective of the community here at Prospect Park and the surrounding towns.
Recently, the Harvest has partnered with Goya Foods, based out of New Jersey. And Goya Foods is a nationally recognized brand, and we've learned is very popular among the community that we serve. And so by partnering with them, we've been able to expand our product variety virtually overnight.
It gives us the opportunity to think scale, and how do we share that knowledge? How do we empower others? And I believe we have an opportunity for real transformation and real empowerment so that people can prosper. That's a gift of God that we can all realize, but we need to have good nutrition, and especially mothers raising young children, which is really all over our communities, and then going to them, it's, the harvest is kind of the gospel, right?
One of the things that really makes the harvest model work is purchasing food in bulk, buying it not so much by the case, but by the pallet. We're renting out an 800 square foot space, and it's been a fantastic solution because it kind of meets us right where we're at and is flexible enough to grow with the program.
There's an alignment in terms of purpose, and you can see it all over this organization, and I think it's very encouraging to think that God is with us, and that gives us an opportunity to dream God's dreams, right? Understand where He wants to take us. You want to change the world because God is with us, so I think this is an opportunity to do that, and God willing, we walk humble to really see this purpose realized.
The Harvest is a very innovative initiative. It's something that we don't know a lot of other people who are doing. When you think about some of the problems that we're trying to overcome, food procurement, inflation, the general price of groceries, You realize very quickly that Prospect Park and Haledon, we're not the only community that's facing these problems. And so this is an opportunity for us with the harvest to kind of prove that this is something that can work. This is something that can exist in God's kingdom and should exist in God's kingdom. Once you kind of have that proof of concept and you can introduce it to other communities, I think this is something that could expand. I think we'll be able to make it much easier for other communities. And I'm really excited to hopefully be able to offer that someday.
I've seen this model really work before. I've seen that in many instances, if you create a solution and you address the needs, you can build a plan and a process, knowing the systematic failure of doing the same thing that hasn't moved the dependence to really empowering. The harvest brings that gateway to that empowerment. And I think that the team is there. This is a great opportunity that God is pointing us to, that as we refine what we're trying to accomplish, then we will share it, and then it's a community effort, and then it's a state effort, and then it could be, who knows, it's in God's hands. But I'm very confident that we have something that it's in front of us that we can really apply ourselves to succeed.